Well, it's a blessing to be able to come into an opportunity like this with the girls that the tradition that Belhaven Volleyball has, and coming into the SSAC this year, and I think there's great opportunities for us. Knowing that we got third place last year and Lee leaving the conference this year gives us a great opportunity to compete for a conference championship this year. Very excited about the girls that we have coming in. We have 4 girls that will return from last year, so we lost quite a bit from last year. 5 of our starters are not back with us this year, but we are really excited about 2 girls that came over in January, and then 4 more girls that will be coming back as freshmen, or coming in as freshmen this year. So we're really excited about the opportunities that are in front of us. We think that we can compete in every single match that we play. The top 2 teams get a bid to nationals since our league has expanded. So when you take Lee out of there, and we finished 3rd last year, that would bump us up into 2nd if everything goes the way of last year. So that would be great for us to get our first a national tournament bid for our team this season. Would be one of our goals. Obviously, to win conference is another goal of ours, but I think that if we can continue and build on the momentum that we got from last year's great season, record-setting season, I think that if we can build on that momentum and can continue to compete, we're going to have a great year. We have 3 seniors this year and 1 junior, so we have 4 what you would call typical upperclassmen. Brittany Ammons is coming in. This is her 2nd year here. She's going to be a right side for us, probably. We have Katie Owen and Gabe Zorzoli that are 2 of probably the best defenders in the conference, and are going to help us with ball control. I think ball control is going to be key for us this year. I think that's going to be one of our strengths as we come in, because we have a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are going to be asked to deliver on the offensive end. We have a setter taking over for Aaron Bradley, who has set numerous records here at Belhaven. I believe holds the assist record for assist here at Belhaven in her 4 years. So Allie kind of taking over the team and stepping forward, and she's going to be looked at to really guide our team and direct our offense, while Gabe and Katie give the ball to her, and are going to be really a key leaning point for us. I think that if we can focus in on ball control, we can have a lot of great passes and great ball control with Katie and Gabe and some of our other freshmen coming in. I think that those are the girls that are going to really set the tone. And then Brittany has just done a great job through the spring of I think she has a great, strong gift of leadership. I think it's one of the blessings to have somebody that's able to step in there. When there was no coach here for a month or 2 during the spring, Brittany got the girls in the gym and just did a great job of being a leader, and God's really given her that gift to keep the team going. And then also she's somebody that we can look up to as a senior, and somebody that will kind of lead us as well. She's a great offensive player. I think she'll be our top person coming back. She had the most kills from last year of our returners, so she'll be a great offensive threat for us as well. But her leadership is going to be key for us as well. Well, I got to spend about 2 weeks with the girls, and Che and Taylor are wonderful sophomores that will be coming in from last year's team, that are just wonderful young ladies. But Taylor Hall is going to be a very key player for us in the middle. She's basically played a lot on the outside, but we are pretty thin inside in our middle hitter. And Taylor was absolutely wonderful during the spring season, as she can just jump out of the gym, and she has a really strong, heavy arm, and she's been popping some balls straight down. And Shay's been working on her game all summer long, and she's also a right side hitter, so she's going to contend with Brittany on that right side position. We're going to work her out a little bit. She doesn't know this yet, but we're going to work her a little bit out in the middle as well as a backup middle. But she'll also contend for a starting spot on that right side position. We do have 2 girls that will be coming over that came over during the spring in January, and that's Molly Boyer, who's going to be is a tremendous young lady, both on and off the court, and also Alicia Wheeler. Both of those girls came over in the spring and have been on campus and been working with us throughout spring practices. And both of those young ladies already know what the type of culture that we want to have here, and those ladies will be expected. But I see Taylor is just an amazing athlete. She hits the ball really well. She jumps really well. She has a great contact point, quick feet. So she's going to be one of those girls that people are going to leave the gym saying, whoa, did you see that girl hit the ball? So Taylor's going to be a really huge key for us and really just a surprise to a lot of teams, because I know she didn't have the amount of sets and the amount of playing time last year, so she'll be expected to step in to that middle position, and I think that she's going to blow some people away. Well, I think if you take a look at it, you're going to see we have 2 new members, Martin Methodist and Bethel, that will be coming and replacing the 2 teams that left last year. But I think that where you're going to see is Spring Hill is always consistently a great team. Their coach is absolutely amazing. She's had, a storied, historic career throughout a lot of different places that she's been. And as we build this young team, I think we're going to be a perennial power. We already are, but I think that we're going to compete for the conference championship for years to come. Bethel will come in as a first-year team inside the SSAC this year, and they are a very competitive program. They have a lot of international students and that play the game at a really high level IQ-wise. They know a lot about the game's ins and outs. Last year there was about a 3 or 4 way tie along for the 3rd spot. Belhaven we won it by point differential, I believe, and some game differential. So we were right there in that 3rd spot. But I mean, if we would have dropped, I think we won a couple of games 15-12 in that 5th set. A couple of points separated us from a win and a loss, which would have dropped us almost all the way down to 6. So it's going to be really competitive for that 2nd position, I think. I think Spring Hill will probably be one of the early season favorites. I think Belhaven will be another early season favorite. But there's going to be a lot of tough schools right across the way. You think Southern Wesleyan, you think Loyola, you think there's several teams that, even at the conference tournament last year, there were a lot of upsets toward the end. So I think that in any given day, we have got to make sure that we step onto the court with great focus, because if we go in and we disrespect anybody or don't give everybody the respect they deserve, we could lose against any team in the SSAC. And it's really a competitive all the way across the board, from 1 all the way down to 12. Is going to be a great year for volleyball this year.